Good evening, everybody listening to this beautiful podcast. It's another Wednesday, and it's the Talking Shrimp podcast. My name's Joel, and I'm joined here by...
It's Wednesday, my dudes, and I'm Mitchell Lewin.
My dudes.
This is kind of a conversation from the front seat again, but we're not doing the same format of a conversation from the front seat. We're talking about music.
Yeah, specifically a festival that we've just attended.
With a very inappropriate name, if you think about it.
It's
kind of an innuendo.
It is an innuendo, but it's a great song.
Come together right now.
But yeah.
Over me.
Come Together Festival 2025. We've just gone to it in Newcastle and we're on the way back.
Yes.
So we thought we'd fill you guys in and tell you all about it because that's the second festival we've attended this year. Going to the first one, we went to Neighbourhood back in May.
Yeah, and there was a video about it, and there might be a video about this.
Yeah,
We're not too sure yet, so if there is a video, enjoy it. There will be some sort of video, so enjoy it. There we go.
You'll see something about it, but
so, yes.
If you do want to see anything specific that we talk about, let us know, and we'll show you.
So the festival. So, should we backtrack and say this is? We're obviously from Shrewsbury. If you didn't know that, we went to Come Together Festival, which was in Newcastle.
Bit of a
trek. We are currently doing the drive back.
Yeah.
What made you want to go to Come Together Festival, Joel?
To be honest, this all started back, I think it was in January, just after Christmas. We prolonged going to watch a film at the cinema because of Christmas and a lot of things going on. So we left it a while and we went in January to go and watch Better Man. If you haven't seen it, it's the biopic about Robbie Williams' life, basically. And spoiler, he was at Come Together Festival, and that's the link. We went to watch Better Man in January. It was very, very good. One of the best films I've seen all year.
Yeah.
Still one of the best films I've seen all year, and I haven't stopped singing Robbie Williams since. So we thought, well, let's go see him. So that's what we did. But this time, we didn't just go to a Robbie Williams gig. He obviously headlined this festival in Newcastle. The other people at this festival consisted of the likes of lottery winners, any indie fans out there, Andrew Cushion, I don't know if he's from Yorkshire or Scotland, no idea, one of them. Andrew Cushion, Perry from Little Mix, she was there. Kaiser Chiefs supported Robbie before he came out on stage.
It was good. It was a good lineup, to be fair. It wasn't for us, it wasn't like our normal bunch of artists. It was...
Yeah, there wasn't like, I don't know, Cortina's Blossoms.
It was a bit of a different one. To be fair, for me, it wasn't really a festival that I was thinking like, oh, I want to go all the way to Newcastle to see.
It's worth it, but maybe not in Newcastle.
Yeah, I was thinking, Robbie Williams would be good. I'm not that fussed on Kaiser Chiefs. Perry, I don't really care.
Yeah.
From Little Mix. I know a few. She did a few Little Mix. I like the lottery winners. I like Sonny Tennant. I haven't seen him in a while. And it was good, but nothing really drew me to it.
Yeah, and I think the tickets were £82.50. But if you put it into perspective, I know it's not the same, but Robbie Williams' tour, I think, was like £89.50. So, yeah, I know it's in Newcastle and everything like that, but you get kind of more for your money.
And I would say, he literally, I know this is jumping ahead a little bit, he did the set as if it was, he had a 2-hour slot, it was his set.
Oh yeah, it was his
what
gig.
He's doing on his tour.
Yeah, everyone else was like, the normal half an hour, 45 set. And then he obviously just was like, for the next 2 hours, this is what you get.
Yeah.
We went there. So it was in Town Moor,
which is the park just north of Newcastle, just behind St James's Park, if anyone knows Newcastle very well. So we travelled up on a few days before.
Yeah.
We stayed in a castle and we did a video there, which that's a bit of a spoiler because that's definitely not out yet.
Well, if you listen this far, there you go. Have a little cheeky spoiler.
Cheeky spoiler. There's a ghost hunting video coming soon. And then from there we travelled up from the castle, which was in County Durham, and travelled up to Newcastle. Stayed a night in a dive of a hotel, really.
Yeah, like a motel.
Like a motel.
Sort of thing.
And then we travelled to the festival.
Yeah, in between that, and now we're driving home. So very much.
Walk to the festival. Talk us through your festival experience, Joel.
Okay, so let's break it down into cost efficiency. Let's go off that. £82.50 was a standard ticket for not the Golden Circle, just a general admission ticket, okay? £82.50, and we saw lottery winners first, Sonny Tennant second, Andrew Cushion after that, Perry after him, Kaiser Chiefs, and number 6 was Robbie Williams. So 6 artists, £82.50. what, like 13, 14 quid each?
Yeah.
If you work it into that, it's not bad, really.
It's a good way of looking at it. To be fair, I haven't even thought of it like that.
Well, breaking it down makes sense.
Even if you'd put like £40 tickets on Robbie Williams and then split up the other artists between that, you've got yourself a good festival.
Oh, yeah. And like I said before, Robbie Williams' tour cost more anyway than the actual festival tickets. So, so going off that, we saw 6 artists. Number 1 was Lottery Winners, the first one. Great. Every time I've seen them, really entertaining. You can tell why Robbie Williams has got them on his tour.
We've seen them a few times now, to be fair, and they've always been class. They always do good songs. Tom, the singer, is just a front man. He is all round.
Oh, he's everything. Yeah, he's funny. He's got the charisma. He's got the ADHD you need the lead singer.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, he's just entertaining. You don't even have to, like, I know quite a lot of their older songs. I don't really know a lot of the more modern ones.
But you don't need to.
You don't need to, because he's just entertaining. They're a good band. The bassist, vocalist sings as well, and she adds.
It works really well, actually. Yeah.
And we just saw him in the services about 2 hours ago on the way back in Leeds.
In Wetherby, I think. Wetherby services.
Wetherby,
Lottery Winners. If you haven't seen them, go see them. Very good. I'd probably say a solid, like, they're always 7 out of 10. I'd probably bump them up. I really enjoyed them. The whole set, this one, maybe 7.5, 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I like that.
It's fine. Okay, so second was Sunny Tenor. So, little story, throwback to 2018. Me and Mitch went to go watch St. Raymond, if anyone knows St. Raymond, at Deaf Institute in Manchester.
I was recently single.
Yes, you were recently single, literally that day, I think, or gist of that. Anyway, we went to go see St. Raymond. Supporting him was this little 18-year-old ginger lad,
Geordie lad from
Newcastle, called Sunny Tenor. And
he was actually called he was just called Sunny at the time.
He was called Sunny, And but anyway, this lad, I thought was amazing. I thought he was really, really good, just as good as St. Raymond that day.
I thought, to be fair, he's a good enough singer, and was a good enough singer to be like the next big thing. I honestly thought.
I
heard him and I was like, this guy's going somewhere. Like, we are seeing this 18-year-old lad. He's going to be somewhere big in a few years.
I completely agree with you. Kind of surprised that he hasn't done a lot else, really, and we haven't seen him since. So, I mean, that's what, like 6 years ago?
Yeah.
To see that.
Well, he's 25 now, so he must have been like 18, 19 at the time.
Something like really good. Again, 7, 8 out of 10. He did a few covers. Recently been on American Idol as well.
I didn't know that until he said it at the time.
Yeah. So you can go watch him. Yeah, go check that out on YouTube. But yeah, he did a few covers, really good. His own songs were really good. Did a few that we already knew but haven't heard in 6 years. Really good. Sound, not a problem. Really good.
I liked it.
And then we didn't go to the other stage. So there was 3 stages. The main stage where we saw everyone apart from Sunny on.
He was on stage 2.
And I presume stage 3 was about the same sort of size as stage 2. We saw it briefly, but didn't end up going there because we stayed at the main stage for the rest of the gig.
Yeah.
So after Sunny, we went and we plodded ourselves down, had a little rested on the feet, watched Andrew Cushion. Who we've kind of dodged throughout all of the gigs we've been to.
He's been at a lot of festivals and other things we've been to, but
not on purpose, but we've never
with other people we'd more like to have seen, I think.
Yeah,
he's just not really someone I've ever listened to or got into his music. I've got to be honest.
He's very much like Jerry Cinnamon, Jamie Webster, that sort of vibe.
Like, not against him. I just didn't. His performance was good. It's just not really. I don't know. I haven't really got into it, and I still haven't seen him live. You know, when you come away from someone, you're like, I'm going to go listen to him more. I haven't had that, and that's nothing against him, just personal preference.
Yeah, I do agree with you, but I think it was quite a nice break in the day.
Yeah, in a way. To be fair, we did sort of use that period as like a bit of a break for us. So we did sit down for a while, rested our legs, had a drink.
Yeah, but I mean, apart from like not knowing him and stuff, he had a few catchy tunes. The crowd were a bit dead for him. Like, it was just one of those gap filler ones that he was fine. He
should have been swapped with Lottery Winners, in my opinion. Lottery Winners should have been
in the day. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, after Andrew Cushion, Perry, everyone remember Little Mix? They split up a couple of years ago. Well, we saw Perry from Little Mix. She came out and did like a few 3 or 4 of her own songs, which, to be fair, were fine. Like, as you expect, if you think or can imagine what Perry might write by herself, that's it. You don't really need to see or hear her. Like, that's fine. And then she went into a Little Mix sort of end of the set in the second half, which she did a few pretty bangers, to be fair. She played some bangers.
It was good, to be fair. It was good to hear. Like, put it this way, I know quite a few Little Mix songs just through the years, because that's like our era of growing up, and like we would hear their Little Mix songs, wouldn't we?
Yeah,
the same
you
as
just
me.
know.
Like, I wouldn't say I've ever listened to a Little Mix song, but I just know, like, take a sip on the secret potion,
Yeah, you
and
know
all that
it,
sort of
yeah,
stuff. Like, you just sort of know it. You just sort of know how the song goes.
Yeah, and
So-
she did really well with them, especially like vocally. I think she is really good. She's always been pretty good, like from what you've heard and maybe seen on TV and stuff.
All I would say is I think her sets, she's made it a bit too for stadiums, when I just don't think maybe I might be wrong here, she's got the audience for a stadium gig yet.
I was going to say,
she was like trying to perform as if she was like Sabrina Carpenter / with Madonna.
Yeah, I can kind of get your gist on it. I think she's got, not taking anything away from her, but I think it is just that, isn't it? It's the coinciding with the crowd sort of reaction to her. Because especially with her stuff, no one really knew it, but then Little Mix obviously she did.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
but it was a good set, and I don't know if we're going to be the first people to report on this, but at the time of saying this, I'm really sorry if this isn't the case, and I might be shooting myself in the foot. Is she pregnant?
She looked like she had a bit of a bump.
She didn't look fat. Like,
No,
I'm not
she didn't
trying
look
to say
fat,
this in a
no.
horrible way. She looked like she had a bit of a belly bump, and I'm sorry if that's not the case. But I'm just getting it in there, like talking shrimp reporting.
Yeah, she
Perry
did.
from Little Mix, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain could be having a child. If it is.
Yeah. Well,
Anyway.
Moving on from that. Little Mix would be cool to see, I would say. Like, now I've seen Perry, Little Mix would be a cool one to see.
Split up though.
Well, if they came back, but just before we move on from Perry, she did
say there was 5 of them in Little Mix though, so
it's definitely 4. She came onto the stage and sang Lulu's bit of Relight My Fire with Robbie Williams and Tom from Lottery Winners on stage doing that. That was pretty cool as well.
You've jumped ahead a bit there. But
So no, but I may as well include it with Perry.
Yeah, true.
So so going off that and her set, pretty solid set. Happy with that, not a problem. After Perry was Kaiser Chiefs, which again we've kind of dodged Kaiser Chiefs, not on purpose, but we've never seen them.
They've never really been at a festival we've been to or anything like that.
No.
But they've never really swayed us to go see them. But now they would, I would say.
Oh yeah, definitely. If they were headlining Neighbour next year or something, that's fine. They're sound. They're good. They're really nice. They're our generation's Pulp.
Yes,
basically.
That's a good way of saying it. I think
They are kind of that sort of gist, aren't they? Like he's not an amazing singer. They got some good hits.
He's got a good stage presence.
He's a very good front man.
Yeah.
He literally came all the way to off Ricky Wilson off The Voice.
Yeah, he didn't start running.
Yeah, he didn't stop. He literally lifted the speaker above his head and brought it out into the middle of the crowd.
Yeah, and stood on it.
That
was very
cool.
good. He made the performance better. And to be fair, they are just one of them bands where they'll play a song there'll be 2 or 3 that you don't know, but they're still sort of
catchy.
You're bobbing your head like, this is I know the chorus now. I've listened to it.
Yeah, and you do start singing it.
Yeah, and then they'll play another song. You're like, this was them.
Yeah.
God, every day I love you. That's that's them. And
they do really, really well.
Oh yeah, I know that one too. I've really do right. Oh yeah, I know that one.
Yeah,
just
really,
like one of
really
them bands. They've just got
they got a few hits, big hits. Yeah, kind of underrated in a way.
I think they are underrated.
I think they are touring their new album. I believe their new album's called Employment.
No, that's their old album.
Oh, is it?
That's the
I thought you said that was their new one.
No,
sorry.
that's the 20 years. It's 20 years old.
Is it? Oh, okay,
they're on
sorry.
that tour at the minute, doing the 20-year anniversary of that tour.
Oh yeah, go see them. Kaiser Chiefs, very good.
You were doing a bit of
big
a rating?
hitters. I mean, I haven't done a rating apart from Lottery Winners. So.
Oh, did you not?
No. They were better than Perry, and they were really, really good choice for the support right before Robbie Williams.
I would say so. If Robbie Williams went on tour and they were the support act, that would be good enough.
Yeah,
that's really good.
That's really good. Sound, not a problem. Obviously they went off, waiting for Robbie, starts to fill up. He came out to Let Me Entertain You, and let me say, he is probably one of the, if not the most entertaining person I've seen on a stage.
I would second that opinion. He is definitely the most entertaining artist I've ever seen. And he's not let me get this right. He's nowhere the best.
No, he's nowhere the best.
And I think he'd probably admit that. He's probably not the best person you'll ever see live.
He's
not best vocally.
Dance,
you can tell he sort of struggles with his anxieties still.
Yeah.
But fair play to him, he puts on a show.
Oh yeah, he puts on a hell of a show. And he doesn't it's all transparent and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's very especially with his band and dancers and everything cosmetics and things, you see straight through it, and he makes sure you do see straight through it. Literally the film.
And he ties into his naughty side still.
Yeah.
But he's doing it as a joke now.
Yeah,
you
he's
can
like...
pick up on that. Like, he has female dancers who are, you know, wearing fashionably clad, very little stuff.
Yeah.
And like he plays on a part where they like dance their bombs near him.
He's trying not to
like
look.
pretending not to look. Obviously tying into his lesser days of where he probably would have been all over that.
That's the gist of it.
And now he's not. Like, you know, he's still sort of playing on that things, and just all part of the entertainment. It was really
good. Set
really
was
good.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Set had literally hit after hit, and even if you don't know him, you just know it. You just know most of his songs.
Like, I'm not the biggest Robbie Williams fan, and I will say I've only really ever I only really know like Angels. To be honest, probably Angels was like the one that I only really knew before watching Better Man. And then obviously I saw Better Man.
Let me entertain you.
Yeah, I knew it, but I would never listen to it. I'd only know it from you playing it and like
Rock DJ.
Yeah, I mean, again, I knew.
That's what I mean. You've got two more that like you just do know.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to say.
True,
like if you go watch him, you just do know him.
Yeah, true. Yeah. To be fair, he is like he's one of them big hitters again, isn't he? Where
He like She's the One.
I didn't know that one. I gotta be honest until I saw the film. No.
Oh man, yeah, they're big songs. Really, really good. Blew out of the water. I would see him again.
I would see him again. To be fair,
yeah, really good.
I wouldn't pay like just to see him for that sort of money, just because like I mean I don't know.
You've seen the
I've seen him now, so
the set. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, all in all, really good festival. Pretty well run. Security was really good.
Really tight.
Really tight. They literally checked every nook and cranny.
Yeah, my bubble doesn't feel the same.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
done. But they did let us take water in, which Wembley don't. Yeah.
Wembley, take note. Stadiums take note.
Stadiums
just don't let you take bottles of water in.
No.
Which I'm sure it's because they want you to buy water there.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Stadium gigs are overrated.
I'm pretty sure I had an empty bottle when I went to Wembley to try and take it in, and they took the bottle off me.
Yeah, and you explain there's refill.
I'm taking it in to refill at the refill.
I was going to say there's refill
and they were
stations.
like, no, you got to get a cup. No, what a waste of plastic.
Yeah, it is.
And it was for Coldplay, who were like an economical gig, and I know it's got nothing to do with them.
No, but you're right.
In here, nothing to do with Come Together Festival, but silly.
Yeah, I agree. But all in all, very good festival. I'd give it a solid, easy 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I think
for the
distance drops it a little bit for me. It was a bit far, and I will say I think they maybe undersold it. Or the day, I think because Robbie Williams was such a big headliner, it was a bit quieter earlier in the day. So the bands like Lottery Winners, Tom the Singer, Drew, played on it a little bit. That they'd sold a part of it as a golden circle section, and there must have been 100 people in that golden circle section.
Yeah,
and it was obviously prepared for Robbie Williams. There was a load of space, and he was basically saying "Oh, you knobheads are paying. How much more have you paid for them tickets? Them guys are just behind the golden circle barrier. They're going to see us good show."
Yeah, but that's when Robbie came on stage. There was still space.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably a bit of a weird one. And getting out, there was a filter system that didn't really work. You had to go back on yourself to loop back towards the city when they could have just opened one of the side fences. And the fence that was kind of blocking the field.
It didn't make a lot of sense.
No, it bottlenecked everyone. So in the end, someone just opened the gate, opened part of the fence up and walked through there.
And to be fair, it was an there was 2 emergency exits with the barrier going down the middle.
Yeah.
So I guess filter people, but the problem is it didn't make any sense because it would have filtered people. If you were trying to leave in an emergency, the barrier would have just been in the way.
Yes, exactly.
More of an issue. Anyway, very specific. People listen to this.
Exactly.
We've got no reference point.
That.
Basically, imagine two lanes of traffic filtering into one, but there's a barrier in the middle. Just to stop you filtering back into that one.
Yeah, it's annoying, but I mean, that's being picky. For me, solid 8 out of 10 festival. I'd recommend it.
On the headlines.
If you're local to that, if you're within 2 hour drive radius or thing, go to it. It's worth it.
Yeah, it is worth it. To be fair, it's the same with us for all of these things. Why not? Neighbourhoods. If there's a headliner you're interested in, and then a few other artists, and you can make up the value, going to see some people maybe you wouldn't normally go to see.
I mean, even Kaiser Chiefs, 40 quid tickets, I guess.
Yeah. Probably a bit more than
it
that.
Probably is. The same with Perry. She probably charged 35, 40. So
easy. Yeah.
But go to a festival is basically what we're trying to say. I know it's the end of the
go to a festival,
end of the season, but
go see music live. Go see.
It's great
artists. That's what we used to do. That's why this podcast is what it is. Because we used to go to gigs all the time and drive back and just talk a load of rubbish about music and films and all sorts of nonsense, and we thought, well, you know, let's give
Let's
ourselves
make
a
it into a
platform
podcast.
yeah, and you know, obviously we've trailed off a bit and done other things, and we talk about
Yeah, we got
ghost
years
hunting
worth
and-
of content in our heads.
yeah, like we used to just go to gigs and talk about music and like follow artists, and
Yep.
that's what Talking Shrimp is about. And that's why, you know, every now and then we'll drop in a podcast like this and release a video about a festival to sort of give glimpses of what, you know, what we do, I guess. Is that fair?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah, and what we have done in the past. But
Yeah.
if you enjoy this, please let us know. We'll try and fill you in on maybe a few more gigs before the end of the year. If not, we'll see you next festival season for another Talking Shrimp top tip on, let's go with Reading. We'll go back to Reading next
I'm
year,
not going
probably.
to Reading. You can go to Reading.
Quote him. See you next time, audience. Next Wednesday, same time. See you soon.
Goodbye.